Hey everyone, welcome back at a new episode of Weekly Crypto Review. Actually, episode 116. So we'll start with three things I want you to know for the next week. First, we have a 3-bar fractal on daily on Bitcoin. Second, interest rate decision this week, and altcoins retest on daily chart. Now, three things I want to mention from the beginning because I don't want to forget about them. We'll develop in time all of them. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin on weekly, see what we have. Well, 8 hours to go, but we are rejecting from 61.8. It's a clear level there. You can see, look left. Well-respected level, and we managed to push a bit higher, but we are rejecting. 95k, it's an important level, seems like. Hey Bukur, hey Ivan, hey Azov. Well, people, if you want to help us out, repost the tweet from Twitter where we share this live stream. I think that's the best. You can also like the live stream if you want. Okay. So, weekly chart, I know that moon boys will say, well, we'll go into the moon, influencers the same, but level by level, short reload zone, it's called short reload zone for a reason. I don't see bearish divergence, a new one here on weekly. Now, we had in the top, that's played out, and I don't see anything special on weekly. If I go on daily, okay, I'll go on daily chart. Then you can see something really interesting here. AB equals CD completed. LJ setup was here. And now we pushed in the short reload zone. We have a 3-bar fractal top kind of candles. You can see 1, 2, 3. We accepted. We touched this level, we traded below, so it's a valid 3-bar fractal. It's not an empire like Brian Beamish wants, but it's a 3-bar fractal top in a good location. I don't want you to say, well, we have a 3-bar fractal, let's short exactly here. No, that wasn't the idea. 3-bar fractal means that possibly the market has made a local top here. We don't chase on the downside. Well, let's market sell. No, we don't want to do that. If the market will bounce to the candle body highs, 96,900, 97, then we can try to frame a short setup. I don't want to see people, well, Paul said we have a 3-bar fractal top, let's short. No, that's not the correct idea. We can go on lower time frame. For this purpose, going on lower time frame, hunt for a short reload zone here. Even if you don't want to do too many things, you can think, look, 2 days here, 96, 97k, it's a good level to even think about shorting. Here, no. Honestly, here, if you are aggressive long or aggressive bullish, you want the market will definitely push higher, well, this is a support. We can retest this support and then push a lot higher. If I'll see reasons here at 94 and below, 94, 92, if I'll see reasons on lower time frame to take a trade, I'll take a long. If I'll see the market bouncing in the short reload zone here, back at 97, then I'll look for a short idea. I hope that's pretty clear what I'm waiting for the next week. On the indicators here, no bearish divergence yet. We have something on histogram, you can see. Histogram is going lower to 0 and we have higher highs. But nothing special here on OBV, no divergence. No divergence on RSI. So I don't see a clear, daily breakdown. Well, we have divergence, we should go down. No. Lower time frame, okay, we have this 3-bar fractal and we can short, we can hedge. What I'm expecting? honestly, because we have the Fed interest rate decision, I'm expecting a big dark maul up and down to clean everything up, and then we'll decide where we'll go. That's my view on Bitcoin. But I cannot play weekly chart. I cannot play not even daily chart. I need to go lower time frames and take it level by level and play setup by setup. Yeah. Now, that's Bitcoin on weekly. That's Bitcoin on daily. Let's take a look at Ethereum on weekly. Okay. Let's see what we have. On weekly, nothing special. 3-bar fractal bottom, breaking out. Yeah, you can see we confirmed the 3-bar fractal bottom on weekly, which is really nice. That doesn't mean it'll go straight to the moon. Still, something like this could happen. You can see down, up, and then retesting in the long reload zone and then pushing higher. But also, if we go on daily, I could assume that, well, it's a bit riskier, but it's still doable. So I can't take this one. W the other side of the trend line. You can see the trend line, you can see the downtrend. We broke the other side. Now give me a clear W, and I could think long Ethereum. I could think outperforming from Ethereum. But for the moment, well, no W. No W here on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Looks like something wants to happen here. You can see this could be, if I zoom in enough, we can see an aggressive, ugly inverse head and shoulder here. I think we can. Why? We have shoulder head and we have bullish divergence and all indicators here, or at least RSI and MACD. So I could assume here that this is an inverse head and shoulder and we can push higher. I don't trade this one. I use Ethereum versus Bitcoin just to see confluence with Ethereum here. And if I'll get a W, I'll play that LJ setup. Well, if you'll get the dark maul, probably will take the highs and the lows. And if the 3-bar fractal, let's go back a little bit. I saw your question, and yeah, it's valid. If we'll have a dark maul, okay, and dark maul will take this high, that will invalidate the 3-bar fractal here. So the 3-bar fractal, it's validated here when you trade below this level, okay, it's valid. Now we are waiting for a bounce to take a short, or you can take the 3-bar fractal if the 3-bar fractal is a lower time frame, or even here if you want. I don't do that. I'm waiting for a bounce. But it's validated here. It's invalidated at the highs. If the market will trade above the week high, then the 3-bar fractal it's invalidated, and you should wait for the next one. Okay. Where were I? Ethereum versus Bitcoin. I could see something here. It's consolidating. It's going sideways for too much time now. Could go a bit more, yeah. But could happen. And we can bounce. Yeah, everyone is expecting Ethereum to go to zero. Nobody cares about Ethereum. And I think it's a kind of a perfect moment to outperform a little bit. Okay. I talked about Bitcoin, a little bit about Ethereum. I'll take this LJ if will be the case, because this LJ has more confluence for me to take it. Why? We are in a long reload zone. We are at AB equals CD confluence here. So it's normal to consolidate, make a double, and then push higher. Here, if we'll accept above these levels, we can easily push to 2000, 2100 to take some liquidity above. So if I'll see that LJ, I'll take it. Now, Ethereum, Bitcoin, now let's see Bitcoin dominance. Last week, or last couple of days, I saw this YAM here, and I talked about, well, could be an YAM and we can break down, possible. And you can see we traded above that high, invalidated the YAM, and we are pushing higher. We had some bearish divergence. Still, the indicators are telling us that the market is weaker than we see. So what I'm doing, I'm waiting for the next year. I don't think we'll have an altcoin season, not even a mini altcoin season, until we'll have a clear daily EM on Bitcoin dominance, or even a weekly one. But let's start with the daily one. Give me a daily EM here, and 65% dominance. I think it's a good level to find an EM. Straight up from 61, you can see the uptrend, pretty steep. Retesting this week, pushing higher. But until I'll see that EM, I'm not eager to be aggressive on altcoins. I have reasons to think short, but I don't have the EM. Okay, so that's Bitcoin dominance. Someone told me that, well, doesn't look like a top. Yeah, I don't. I play level by level, people. I'm not looking for. This was looking like a top and wasn't a top. Huh? This one's looking like a top, retesting, and you can see it's pushing higher. When I'll see the market EMing out and the market accepting below that EM, that for me means altcoins are outperforming. When I'll see W's and pushing back up, that for me means that Bitcoin will outperform. Simple. So here, Bitcoin outperformed almost everything, with small exceptions, some shitcoins. Not too many people are in the live stream. I know, people, I know. People are bored. Crypto is a scam again. We've been through these kind of moments last year, 2 years ago, and so on. It is what it is. I don't want to see the guys consistently here, the core of the community giving up. Moon boys in and out every time. Yeah, they all come, all of them, they all come in the top, and they all leave at the bottom and say, well, fuck it, it's a scam. Every time. Good night, good morning, or what is that, menace? So let's keep our plans. Let's respect the investment plans, day trading plans, play only setups, good risk management, and we'll be okay. You saw that on VIP we had last 4 months this year on average of 50% profit. Doesn't matter. Last month, for example, in April, we had 11%. Which is a damn good result. Keep in mind the market, keep in mind the ugly range, keep in mind the fuckery. So I don't have enough statistics for this year, for example, to tell, well, an average of 10 or 15%. But last 4 months we had 15% average, which is a good result for the VIP. Yeah, doesn't matter how the market was developing, we managed to adapt and make money. Well, go on other groups and you'll see the results. And specifically, look at the risk they take for the results. Okay, people. Bitcoin dominance, altcoin season, like I told you. Okay, altcoin season, when we'll see an EM. I love to play that game. Okay, WWs, okay. Focus on Bitcoin. Yams, okay, we can take even Holy Grail on 5-minute chart and start hunting. Let's take a look at a little bit at Bitcoin on CME, because it's a bit different, okay? On CME, we had this fuckery here between the gaps. That's over. Now we have a new gap here at 92, 93. Sooner or later, probably sooner, we'll fill that gap. We are in a short reload zone a bit. I don't see the 3-bar fractal here because this market closed Friday and we don't have anything. But let's see how the Monday will start, if we'll start with a gap or what will happen. Okay. Now, if you look at if the market will close like this, we'll close with a gap. We'll open a gap here. But we still have kind of 7-8 hours until we'll close the weekly chart, and until this chart will start printing again. Morning, Andre. Good morning? Where are you if it's good morning, Andre? In Romania, it's good evening. Anyway. So, It's possible in this week with interest rate decision, people to, or smart people or big people, to push the Bitcoin at 100K, to retest, to take all the liquidity here and then to break it down and close the gap. It's even probable, people. If they'll push it higher first or lower first, I don't know. You know, Dark Maul, I don't know. It will go higher first or lower first. But you get the idea. I could see a ugly volatility, which will destroy some beginners. If you don't have a stop loss, if you, I don't know, if you are playing, you are the last to long, like in the short reload zone here. You think the people who long the Bitcoin here will be okay this week? I don't think so. So let's wait and see what will happen. I don't see bearish divergence. I don't see anything bearish on the indicators on daily on CME, on Bitcoin CME. You can see nothing. All clear. We can push to 100K and take the liquidity and then form a 3-bar fractal on this chart and then break down. Yeah, it's possible. Let's take a look at ES on daily. You know? All the people, all the beginners here at $5,000 said, well, it's going to zero. Trump is the worst president ever. Fuck Trump. Well, and I told you, well, 20% retracement, people. It's usually that how the market is going, taking a 20% dip and then is recovering. No, Paul, you're stupid. We'll go to 4,000. We'll go lower. Well, people, we have all the indication here in this area that this is the local bottom. Probably the market will bounce. No. Well, look at the result, people. A, B, C, D. Market bounced aggressively here. Did a retest here. Front running 61.8, which means market is strong. And now we are all the way up in the short reload zone. And now, all of a sudden, people are bullish. Well, you know, Trump is not so bad. Well, you know, he's a player. Well, I think I could buy some. I don't know. Maybe it's not the correct way to think about the market. I'm not talking about crypto traders arena people, because you hear me every day blabbing away here. We have people with a lot of experience that know how the market is moving, and they said the same thing. Well, maybe it's enough from 6,000 to 5,000, 1,000 points to get a bounce and wait a little bit to reassess and see what happens. But the public got destroyed here. Public got destroyed. We had an A, B, C, D, aggressive, even pushed lower. What I could see now, well, we are in a short reload zone. In this week with interest rate decision, we can push even here. Take this liquidity. That will take some stop losses. And then the market maybe will push back to close this gap. How many gaps look left on daily? How many gaps you'll see left open in the ES? I'm not going on weekly chart to show you the uptrend channel. If you want, you can do it yourself. See the channel why I said that this is a local bottom and maybe this is enough for this year. What we can do now? Well, I have a high, I have a low. I could see here developing a range. If the short reload zone is respected and will push all the way back down in the long reload zone, well, why not? Let's adopt the long reload zone. No, let's do that. You can see now the long reload zone is all the way up here. So if the market will push here, you can see, take the liquidity here and then breaking down here, you can see close 61.8 gap. That will create a higher low here if will not accept below this level, which will start another uptrend. People will get bullish again at the top, bearish at the bottom, and so on. People, I'm not trading ES for the moment. Now, I decided to trade only crypto. I'm not framing the market on 5-minute chart. What I'm doing here is looking at the market on daily chart, maybe 4-hour chart from time to time. Why? Because Bitcoin, we want or we don't want doesn't matter. Bitcoin is well correlated with ES. People said, well, no, it's well correlated with the gold. Sometimes. But for the moment, we are well correlated with ES. Look at the high we had here. Look at the drop we had. Look at maybe sometimes Bitcoin is lagging, or maybe sometimes ES is lagging and Bitcoin is front running the move. Honestly, I think Bitcoin is front running everything. We'll see. Why? The market is faster and is a growing market. So seeing a move in Bitcoin should tell you about what is next. If you see something abnormal in Bitcoin, decorrelated with ES, probably ES will go in the same direction. But it's just my 2 cents. I don't have proofs for that. I don't have statistics. So just don't quote me on that. I could see the market pushing higher and then pushing lower. I could see also the market pushing lower, close the gap, and then pushing higher and take the liquidity in. Dark Maul candle, it's probable, but well, actually I think on this chart at least we have another gap here. So people, please don't be extra bullish this week here in the short reload zone on ES, short reload zone on Bitcoin. I know it's tempting. I saw a lot of people. Well, last 2 chances to buy Bitcoin. Okay. Why the fuck they didn't set the same thing at 75? Now at 95 are saying that, well, you have one more chance to buy Bitcoin below 100K. Ask them, where the fuck are you when Bitcoin was below 80K? I'm not saying, well, what you did below 20K. That's old. It's old news. It's gone. The fresh one. Okay, let's resume this one. AB equals CD. Now we are in the short reload zone. Don't be the last to buy. Yes, or to long. Gold. Well, we can call it a top here. People will say, well, this one is not the top and will push high. Well, 3,500, round number. We have a gap here, kind of a gap on daily. Yeah, I could see the market doing something like this. Yeah, you can see it will close the gap. But if we'll do it from here or from long reload zone and then push higher, I don't know. But I'm expecting classic movement from gold. It's a big market, should respect the fibs, should respect everything. We discussed that last time in a daily crypto plan and we talked about this level. Could give us a bounce. I don't know if it's enough or not. Long reload zone, W pushing higher here. And if you see YAM in the short reload zone, well, probably that's the top. But what do you think? People will be bearish or bullish here in the short reload zone when gold will retest this high? Someone in the chat, please tell me if you consider that. Let's say that the market will do something like this. Will be too easy, too classic, but let's assume. What the people will think here? People here will be bearish or will be bullish? And we can do an inverse head and shoulders and breaking down again. I bet everyone will be bullish here. Yeah, everyone will be bullish here. And actually, it's not the best moment. Bullish, you should be here. A lower time frame, you can be bullish here. Nobody says that we should push in the long reload zone to retest this short. We can go, let's take it again, we can push here, straight up. And here to M out pretty soon. But the same people will be bullish here. 90% of them at least. So don't be part of the public being bullish here. If you want to be bullish, be here or lower. And try to get a move to the upside. And remember, this is a short reload zone. For a reason, it's called short reload zone. I don't want to hear people, well, gold is it's bullish. I'll see the influencers again mentioning the gold is the best. Well, we can SFU this level. Well, I don't think. I don't know. It's possible. Possible. I'm not trading gold, Menace. No, Sebastian. I'm not trading gold to go deeply to see what it's inside on lower time frame. No, I'm staying on daily. I want to see the confluence and that's it. So I don't think gold is well correlated with Bitcoin. Look at gold chart, look at Bitcoin chart, and then look at ES chart. My 2 cents. Bitcoin is still well correlated with risk markets, with risk on markets, with ES. Put all 3 charts in the same trading view template and you'll see. Okay, that's the review here. Total market cap still fighting 3 trillion. You can see we almost touched it 2 days ago and we rejected. Nothing bad. But we are fighting this 3 trillion dollars. Initially we reject. Let's see if we'll push lower. This candle needs a retest technically. And then when we can push higher. Altcoins. We talked about the first one, 3-bar fractal. Yeah, on Bitcoin. I said the second one is interest rate decision. So Wednesday, all the day traders take a day off. Please, especially if you have below, I don't know, 2,000, 5,000 trades under your belt. Take a day off. Don't fuck around on the interest rate decision. If you are, I don't know, if you are in Crypto Traders Arena and you'll see Stefan posting something on VIP or me posting, well, okay, but I don't think I'll post anything Wednesday. People don't fuck around with the news. I'm telling you from my experience. Yeah, you can win in the FOMC in the interest rate 10 times. And one time you get an ugly slippage. And that will destroy half of your account. So why the fuck you should play there? Because if you win 10 times and then you lose it all or more, the 11th time doesn't worth the effort. It's better to stay the fuck out and wait. I sound like a broken record, but that's the reality. We are here to make money on the long run, not to win today and lose everything tomorrow. And take money from our salaries and start again. So that's the big news for this week, and it's enough. We don't need anything else. It's enough to just keep us, I don't know, out from the market. If we'll see setups Monday, Tuesday, we'll play them. If I'll see after the FOMC, I'll see any setup, I'll play. In the FOMC, if I'll see higher time frame SFU levels, maybe I'll play something. But careful. Now, the last one I wanted to talk about was altcoins daily retest. And you can see, look at 1 inch is just from my list. Look at alpha, look at alt. You can see daily W retest. Daily W retest. People, watch out. If you want to play this market and you said, well, we are bullish, we have all the reasons. I told you, don't chase here. We had this pump in the holidays, so not too many people managed to get them. Okay, now it's your chance. Look at them. Almost all of them have the same pattern. The weaker ones, they all break the lows. The stronger ones, the better ones, call them whatever you want, they all just retest the W and they all bounce. But it's a daily W retest all over the altcoins market. Okay? When I tell you not to chase the market, I know what I'm saying. Don't chase. If you miss the initial move and the breakout, don't wait for a retest. Look at them. Daily W retest. And some of them have something like this. Big games. Which worries me a little bit. If Bitcoin, let's say in this week, will drop like a hammer, I don't know, Black Swan or something, altcoins will test new lows immediately. They are too damn close. They didn't bounce enough to be sure that they will hold this level. What will happen exactly? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Look at TIA. TIA is one of the weakest one. We have the W. This is the level if you want to go and trade. This is the level you want to pay attention for a W here. Daily 4-hour W, it's up to you. And we discussed in a live stream, a daily crypto plan. I don't remember exactly. Or couple one, maybe. We talked about this kind of Ws. Clear Ws on candles and actually not a W on the line chart. You can see it. The W is gone. This one usually get deeper retests. A W on daily will convince me to take that W at the breakout. If I will see a W forming on TIA on daily chart, I'll take the breakout. Or, okay, if I'll miss the breakout, I'll take the retest. But I'll take any W in this area. This is a good area for me to hunt long ideas. Even if I'm thinking range, okay? We have a range. We are at the bottom of the range. So give me a W and I'll be more than happy to play. Yeah, small unlocks, man. Exactly. This is the small unlocks. You can see them here every day. You can see daily small unlocks, Menace. Sorry, that's the reality. But that doesn't mean TIA could not pump. It will pump. Okay. Rest of the shitcoins doing the same. We had a pump on Monero here. And we talked about this one. Well, don't fucking chase that one. Don't be public. Well, hopefully people listen. 78.6 is a good level. Look left. Yeah, if I'll see a W at 78.6 here, okay, I'll take it. Lower, even better. But please don't chase. Imagine if the price reached this level, $3,390. A stupid guy somewhere in this world bought that level. You have to understand that price, if the price reached this level, a stupid guy in this world bought that level. I know the story. So, chasing, it was a scam and that guy bought Monero and okay. I don't care about the story. The idea is every time it's a bad idea to chase. Wait for a double in the long reload zone, specifically here 78.6 has a lot of confluence, maybe lower, I don't know. But please don't chase. I don't want to hear people, well, I bought here because money. Okay, up to you. SSV, you can see daily W with some bullish divergence here. Okay, W's in OBV, bullish divergence on MACD histogram, confirmed here. And now we're retesting that fucking W. If you love this one, well, buy the retest and put the stop loss here. Well, you say, well, fuck it, Paul, I don't know. Well, then, okay, do it the other way around. Swing low, swing high, put a long reload on here. Okay? Well, wait a bit lower for a W. If you'll get your W here, take the trade. If you are an investor, well, anyway, it's a good level to dollar cost average. It's a good level to use little old lady risk management approach. But for a trader, you have take this big one. That's position trading. Or if you want a swing trader approach, you'll wait in the long reload zone or pump chaser zone, if will be the case, for a double. Idea was that altcoins are retesting daily Ws. Most of them. A lot of people ask me about altcoins here in the top. And some of you even. Jade was one of them. Well, what I should do? Wait for the retest. Now you understand, Jade, why I'm saying wait for the retest and don't chase? So don't chase the market, wait for the retest. There are different approaches. You can take this retest, this level as an entry, stop loss there, and that's position trading. If you want to be a swing trader, wait for the double, wait for a clear setup. But anyway, was a bad idea to chase in the highs here. But here in the top, everyone is talking about. Let's take another example. Where the fuck is Tao? We don't have Tao. Let's find it. Everyone was talking in this area, and I told you, don't chase here, wait for a retest. It's stronger than the rest, yeah, for the moment. But look what we have now. A confirmed fucking yam here. Yeah, we have a confirmed yam here on daily chart. So I should chase. I wasn't dollar cost averaging at 200 like I told you, but you want to buy at 400, almost $400. Is that a good strategy, man? I don't think so. Up to you, people. But chasing the market is never a good strategy. You'll win once, you'll feel better about yourself. Well, I didn't listen to Paul. Well, the market was printing anyway. And then you lose 90 trades after that with that strategy. So, simple. Don't chase. And I can do the same here. Long reload. There you go. We have some confluence here. We have some, I don't know, some volume. Well, there you go. Look at the volume for this last part of the move from here. Now, this is the big volume. We should retest this one? I think so. Okay. I could look at all the altcoins, but I'll tell you probably the same things, people. Not too many things we can say about the market. If you have requests, more than happy to answer you, more than happy to take a look. But 90% of the coins, they are looking the same. What I did this week, what I did new, not new. I dollar cost average again on the last chance challenge investment plan. Yeah, all the premium and VIP members, you have access in a last chance challenge investment plan. I took that list, 50 coins, and I dollar cost average all of them a little bit. Okay, so if you want to do the same, it's totally up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. Assume your decisions. 50 coins, a little bit on each without doing anything else, and put some money at work, in my humble opinion. CRV on daily, I think. Who asked about CRV? Let's see. Manas, don't chase. It's stronger than the rest, but that doesn't mean we should chase. We shouldn't chase. Let's see. W completely the other side of the trend line. I don't see it yet. Honestly, I want lower. I want 50 cents. I told you about it. And I'll tell you again the same thing. Don't chase. Not a good idea. Well, let's take a look at Total 2. Why not? Total 2. Yeah. But at the same time, we can fuck around a little bit more here. We have an yam here. We are aiming out, Sebastian. It's not closed yet, but I get your idea. You think about this initial yam here. Yeah, okay. Not bad thinking. Give me a W completely the other side of the trend line. This wasn't completely, and here we are yamming out. We are reaching some resistance. Maybe wait for a clear one. Yeah. So no, nothing special. And we have some, let's not say bearish divergence, but we have some M's here. Some M's even here trying to form. No. I think we'll retest some levels below 1 trillion, and then maybe we'll get a W. If you see the W, then you can think bullish. I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance. That is giving me the confidence. But yeah. Okay. Pepe on daily chart. Let's take a look. Pepe is Pepeing in the long reload zone without doing anything special. What is doing? We had a W, attempt of breakout, and we are retesting. We have another W here, which we are retesting now. Investors, well, up to you if you want to invest, or if you don't want to invest. We are retesting this level now, this daily W. We can retest a bit lower here at, I don't know, lower than 0.008, yeah. Next W on daily could be your entry. Okay. Anything else? CRV in Pepe, that's it. Yeah, it's understandable because almost everything looks similar, people. Yeah, almost everything looks similar. Okay, let's see what Veracity on KuCoin. Veracity on KuCoin is pushing higher. I bet you are long, Bukor, no? We talked about this one. You have it long from the entry or what? We'll discuss this one, if I remember correctly. Didn't we? I think we posted a trade there, no? I don't remember exactly who talked about this one. I have it on KuCoin. I have a big spot bag, but I'm not paying attention too much. But I know I put some recently. Similar, Jade. Similar, and I don't know. When I'll think this one will become bullish again, or really bullish again. I could take this one, but you can see. Let's not take this one. Let's take this big yam as a trend. The other side of the trend line needs some work to do. Retest of this level, 25 cents, 28, 25. Getting a W, and then yes. Here, don't chase. Simple. Say versus Bitcoin. Why not? You have something there. I like it. I like your thinking. That doesn't mean I'll chase, but you finally have a daily W against Bitcoin on Say. With bullish divergence on RSI, on MACD histogram. Nothing special on OBV, but as an investor, Emmanuel, on daily, maybe. On weekly, I don't think you have. You have a 3-bar fractal. Waiting for a weekly W, maybe is the best decision. Looking at daily, retesting this W, maybe you need to make another W and stay a bit longer. Yes. On weekly W. And you have the first part of a potential W. Left part here. Watch out what will happen when this one will reach this long reload zone. If we'll do something like this, and maybe a daily W here, and then pushing higher, that's your weekly W. I don't like the OBV because it's below 0, but you can see you already attempt to make some W's. So the OBV is telling us something here. On as an investor, Emmanuel, yeah, something is brewing there. Well, we talked about it. We took it. We are making money. Honestly, there are too many coins, Bucur. We talked Saturday. We talked on the Romanian channel. Miku said that he needs to stay one full day to review everything and put everything in order. He said something about 12 hours and more. Yeah. So that's a disadvantage of having too many coins. The advantage, well, you know the advantages. If one of them will go and do 1000x, that's one of them. If you have 100, you have some chances for 1000x. If you have 400 of them and one of them will go 1000x, and the other guy has only 50 and that coin is not in his 50 coin list, you have an advantage. Because if you buy with 1% and that coin does 1000x, it's like a jackpot, and that will increase your portfolio. If you have 2 or 3 of them that they pumped really nicely in the top, well, but that's a different story. Okay, people, that's my thinking. Lower time frame. Friday in the New York session, on Ethereum on 1 hour chart, a stupid trader. I don't know if you know him, but I know someone that knows him and maybe even took this trade. Bukur, you took the trade? I told you something like this. The market was here, in the New York session. I said the last trade for this week will be shark short on Ethereum. Yeah, I put the limit order and I said I'll take a break. Well, look at the results, people. Okay, look at the results. We even got 4R or something here. Oh, almost 4R. The final target is a long reload zone here. That's how you make money. You play a fucking setup, you know it's working. If you take the same trade 100 times, you know you have an advantage. You put it in the market and you stop fucking around with stupid approaches. Yeah? And the trade was for all the premium and VIP members. We discussed in the New York session. I said, well, this is the last trade I'll take. That will close my week. I put the limit order and I'll forget about it. I don't have time to fuck around. When I was back, I saw the trade already in profit. After I wasn't in a Kappa 1 live stream reviewing the trades for the Kappa 1 people. I saw the trade at 1-to-1. Make it risk free. Still working. By the way, people, if you want to join, the next Kappa 1 is the last one, the last chance to do Kappa 1 in 2025. Okay? Well, you can look at the site or you can join the Discord and you can see what we offer. Kappa 1, it's a really serious program that aspires to teach you how to swing trade properly. Yeah, you can see. First part, the technical part, and the practical phase, the practical part. Well, we are with the Kappa 1 in the practical part. People are working with a plan, with 1 or 2 setups in their plan, and I'm reviewing twice a week all the trades they post. That's the best approach to learn properly how to trade. Someone with a little bit more experience than you, reviewing your trades and telling you what you did good and what you did wrong. That's the fastest way to improve yourself. The price is cheap, really cheap. We accept serious people, so if you are a moon boy and you intend to just join and then never show up, please don't do it. Only 20 places in total. We'll start in the middle of the year, in the summer. I don't know exactly the date we'll start. And that's the last class we'll have this year. Okay, going back here, this is a trade. I'll switch long, or I'll take a long in the long reload zone if I'll have the opportunity on 1 hour chart. Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin, you can see what happened here. It's dumping. Okay. 4 hour chart, I think we can see better what is happening. Pushing higher, deviation, retesting this level. If I'll see a W here, well, I'm kind of tempted to take it. Let's see what we have here. Bearish divergence on what time frame we had here? I don't know exactly. Bearish divergence on probably lower time frame, because it's there, but I don't see the line. I don't think it's a good idea, people. I'll repeat myself. I don't think it's a good idea to short here. Wait for a bounce if you want to short. If you want to long, wait for a bit lower. In the support area, not above the support. In the support, if you see a double, okay. But if you want to short, don't short here. Wait for a bounce, please. Okay. We don't have an altcoin season? Well, someone was asking me the same questions a couple of days ago. I'll wait until 2028, Greg. I'll respect my plan until the end. That makes me profitable as a day trader. That made me profitable in the past. That will make me profitable in the future. I have the last chance challenge plan, for example, and I'll respect that plan. That plan doesn't say if next month we'll not have an altcoin season, or if until the middle of the year we'll not have an altcoin season, I'll liquidate everything and I'll go, I don't know, do something else. Now, the plan doesn't have a time limit. Either will give me the results or no. I don't have a time limit. Some altcoins, if will be the case, will go to zero, yeah, but other ones will compensate for them. I made that plan, and I'll respect the plan until the end. You know my answer. Zero or hero. Hey, Christian. So that's my answer. I don't have anything else to tell you, because it's what I'm doing, Grega. I'm not an influencer to tell you nice stories. I don't know. I'll tell you what I do with my own money. And I said it when Bitcoin was dropping. Not now. When it was dropping below 80K. A lot of people ask me, what we'll do? Well, I don't know what you will do, but I know what I'll do. Zero or hero approach. I'll respect the plan until the end. Simple as that, people. Is the best approach? Who the fuck knows? But is the approach I'll take. I learned that it's better to respect the plan. Exactly. Not to infinity, Grega. If you, for example, you bought something low or a bit higher, and at some point in time you'll get at the double, and you'll use the first shot, and you'll get in a risk-free position. Well, you actually don't care too much. You can hold until you'll become old, because it's a risk-free position. No? Why I should fuck around with them? I don't get it. Was a bit difficult, a bit more difficult than the last time, yes. But people are over-exaggerating how difficult it is now, and they are forgetting how difficult it was last time. It was similar, people. Remember when we had everything at Cardano at 2 cents, VET at 0.04. Just imagine. Ripple, XRP at 15 cents and so on, and staying there for months, even years. But people are forgetting now. Oh, this time is harder. Maybe a little bit, maybe not. But who won last 2 or 3 times? People who respected their fucking plans and who had a lot of patience. Who lost all the money? People impatient. People that said at the bottom, because it was boring, well, fuck it, it's a scam. And then decided to join again when we're close to the top. You want to be one of them? No, I don't want. And I don't think anyone from here wants to be the guy who is selling the bottom or close to the bottom and then FOMOing in the middle of the chart or at the top. So the best decision for me is to put my fucking hands under my ass and wait more. And even dollar cost averaging if I have more money than my expenses. I didn't touch my reserves yet because I said at the Wyckoff check and the reload zone, so 69, 70, okay, 72. We didn't reach that area, didn't touch my reserves. But what I'm doing, if this week, for example, I made more profit that I need to pay my expenses, to live a acceptable life, a good life actually. Yeah? If it's more, then the rest I'll invest in shitcoins. Little old lady, other plans, and so on. That's my approach. When I'll see that, well, maybe it's enough for me, and I'll say, well, it's enough money. I invested too much. I'll stop. But I'll never sell in a loss. I hope that my rant give you the answer what I'm thinking, what I'm trying to do here, Gregor. Simple as that, people. Okay. I talked about crypto for 1 hour here. I don't know if anything I said helped you. I hope so. But we don't have requests. Everyone is depressed. You can see 30 people in the live stream. And when the market was pumping, we had 100 and maybe more than 100. That's a sign. Okay? That's a sign, people. I'm grateful for the people that are still here. That means I'm not talking by myself, and some people they are still have some patience and are thinking in the same direction like me. If you correlate that with what percentage of the people are succeeding in this market, you'll find something. People, I'm not an influencer. I will not tell you stories. I'm not here to shill you any shitcoins. We don't even accept referrals here. We trade, either we teach people, beginners, how to trade. Two things we do here in Crypto Traders Arena. We are not fucking around. We managed to build a nice community. Honestly, I'm happy that I don't see too many moon boys asking me where they should buy Tao here. I'm happy. I'm relaxed. I don't have to kick them out. Less work to do, more time to focus on charts and so on. Okay, people. Thank you that you joined the live stream. If nothing else, if you have some questions, please type in the chat. If not, when moon? Well, I don't know, Sebastian. I hope this year. But who am I to tell you when moon? I'll let influencer answer you that. See you tomorrow morning in the daily crypto plan, people. Okay? See you there. Respect the market. Yeah, we have I'll end with this. We have something here on Crypto Traders Arena that resumes everything we talk about. Okay? Treat market like a business. And then the market will treat you like a king. Come on, do your part. It's all I'm asking. Do your part. Treat the market like a business. And you'll see the results. Okay. That being said, let's call it a live stream. See you tomorrow morning with the daily crypto plan. Repost that tweet if you want. That will help us a little bit. See you next time, people.